along in this world is gonna take you some money. But if you fool around, life's gonna let you down. Cause it's a cold world today. Do you hear what I say? Life full of ups and downs, but you learn as to go around.
A platoon of Marines are slowly and loudly humping through the jungle. The men are all worn and tired. However, there are some very obvious differences between them. Their uniforms. The men towards the front of the column are having the most problems and have the newest uniforms, while the men in the back are obviously salty veterans with scars, modified uniforms, and a 1,000-yard stare. The Marines do their best to walk in each other's footsteps, and Tommy is no different. The Marine behind Tommy misses his footstep by an inch and steps on the landmine. Tommy is thrown forward, while the legless Marine in behind is thrown in the air like a rag doll. Tommy rolls around on the ground yelling, shedding his rucksack, and grabbing at his leg. Tommy Feather runs to him and checks him for wounds. The veteran Marine knows that Tommy's wounds look worse than they are. He lets him know that the way any gunny Marine would. Stop screaming like a woman. It's just a little buckshot. You're all right. Tommy's legs are on fire. He asks desperately, "Fuck, man, shit. Are you sure, Gunny? Are you sure?" Tommy struggles out of his rucksack and checks the back of his legs. Gunny Feather punches him in the back of the head and barks, "Come on, white boy. Time to earn your pay." The Gunny and Tommy crawl over to where a corpsman is trying to help the wounded Marine. He's screaming and flopping around and grabbing at his legs, which is spurting blood. Tommy crawls on top of him to hold him down and hug him at the same time. Tommy whispers into the Marine's ear, "You're going home. You're okay. You're going home. Just hold on. You're going home." There are two corpsmen, one obviously a short timer about to rotate back to the world any day now, and the other is a 19-year-old black kid who's obviously way over his head. The short corpsman is pointing to the wound and yelling instructions while grabbing at the floppy, bloody stump. "Hold still, damn it, hold still," he barks, grabbing at the leg and giving instructions at the same time. First, tie off the wound. He grabs the stump, pulls back the pant leg to get as high as he can on the leg. He pulls out a rubber hose and hands it to the boot corpsman. "Here, tie it off. Tie off the motherfucking wound." The boot corpsman is almost in a state of shock and is trembling. The short corpsman punches him on the nose and he falls back onto the wounded Marine. He ties off the wound, explaining as he goes, "Find a vein in his arm and start a line for a drip." He turns and yells at the wounded black Marine, "You're about to get high, so stop your hollering. Your soul brother might fill you up with an air bubble, but better him than me, right?" Tommy can do nothing but whisper into the wounded Marine's ear, "You're going home. You're going home." Gunnery Sergeant Feather looks around for someone to help him scout the area. He knows Charlie likes to attack right after the confusion of a landmine being set off. Isaac crawls over to where Tommy is and almost goes into shock. Gunny Feather grabs Isaac and commands, "Move your ass, troop. It's hunting season." He grabs Isaac and drags him into the bush. They run straight for a few yards and drop. Gunny Feather closes his eyes and tries to focus on the jungle in front of him and not the chaos behind him. Isaac is shaking in fear. Gunny Feather points to his left at an angle. "Go that way 100 yards, cut back in and wait. Got it?" Isaac nods slowly. Gunnery Sergeant Feather is a salty Alabama Marine and is nobody's fool. What did I say? Isaac is scared stiff, but still a Marine. Go that way 100 yards, cut back in, sit tight and wait. Gunny Feather is satisfied and gives one last warning. Watch your ass, troop. If Charles is coming, he's coming now.